Hello, everybody. It's Rebecca with the Santosha Way, and I am your Akashic Records facilitator. Today, we are talking about the new moon in Virgo that is happening Thursday, September 14th, 2023, at 6:39 p.m. Pacific Time, which is 8:39 p.m. Central Time and 9:39 p.m. Eastern Time. It's happening in the sign of the Virgin, which is representative of how we are already whole within ourselves and we contain everything that we need to actually create on this earth and harvest in the physical realm. Virgo is ruled by both Mercury and Chiron. Mercury is our planet of information exchange, and it's the messenger to the gods. So messages are a little bit confusing right now because Mercury is still retrograde. It's technically standing pretty still at 8 degrees because it's preparing to make its forward motion. It stations direct on September 15th. And so we're in those heavier frequencies right now of this energy, which means there's more availability for miscommunications, mishaps, things to just kind of be a little haywire in our lives, delays, things like that, right? Like my computer crashed this morning and I just had to kind of shut everything down, walk away, and give it time, right? Time to just be and come back, refocus my energy onto something else because I can't control the computer crashing. I can just accept that this is part of the energies at play right now and move on. Come back later, right? Now, Chiron is actually an asteroid, but it is our wounded healer. And that is why Virgo is also known as the healer. And there is a lot of healing energy available to us under this new moon because Chiron will be activated. Now, Virgo is associated with our sixth house of daily routines, and this includes service, health, and well being, all of the things we do on a daily basis that either support us in achieving our goals or self sabotage, our own goals, right? Those things. Where this is happening in your life specifically, what house this is happening in, which is an area of your life, is going to depend on your birth chart. You can join us over in Phase by the Moon on Facebook to find out more about what house you can set intentions for. Or if you would like, I am going to open up the opportunity. You can drop it in the comments below your rising sign, which is also known as your ascendant sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign if you're curious about that as well. And I will come back in and tell you what houses you can set intentions around for that area of your life. This new moon is about intentions in general around the practical steps forward to reach your goals. Secrets could be revealed at this time. So keep that in mind as you're making these intentions. In fact, I would recommend that you pause for just a day or two, allow Mercury to station direct and really put those intentions out, or at least get super grounded, really grounded in your energy, really connected to your own inner being before you create your intentions. Because if you're not grounded, the intentions that you put out might not be from a place of love. They might be from a place of fear. And this new moon, the intentions are so powerful. I'll get into that in just a minute. But just keep in mind, miscommunication is highly possible at this time. So when you're grounded, you're going to be able to discern what is truth and what is not a little bit better. But if you just give it a day, the new moon energy is still very potent, and you can, put your intentions out there, but maybe firm them up in a day or two. Allow room for them to develop and grow over the next few days and maybe even the next week or so. Tangible manifestations are highly likely under this energy, but they might need time to develop. So you definitely want to set intentions, and here's why. Okay, first off, we have 6 planets in retrograde right now. This is why it's going to take time. When planets are retrograde motion, everything's a little bit slower, and they're working with our internal aspects, and they're calling us to go inward to get clear on what we really want and desire and the path that we're moving towards. This is why everything's slow right now. It's going to ease up a little bit more very soon, though. Next, we have the equinox coming, and this is a powerful time for harvesting and welcoming in the harvest that we're intending to receive. That's happening next week. So, as you're making these intentions now, it's kind of preparing for the harvest, the fall harvest. What are we harvesting? All the work that we've done over the summer, all of the inner work, all of the seeds that we've planted in the spring and tended all summer long. These are the things that we're calling into the fullness, the harvest at this time. We also have eclipse season coming. Now, eclipse season is the energy that redirects us to our destined paths. If we're off track anywhere in our lives, it's going to shift our focus. And I will say that whatever intentions you put out there under this new moon energy is going to be partly how you get redirected. It's information that the universe is going to use to help redirect you into the path in order for your intentions to come to fruition. I'm hoping that that makes a little bit of sense. So eclipse season just realigns us because it works with the nodes of the moon and Uranus, and it can be these chaotic surprises and delights that look like tower moments that we're like, I didn't ask for this, but maybe you actually did by putting out some very powerful intentions. Don't let that hold you back from putting out intentions, though, because under equinox energy, those new moons, we don't actually set intentions. We tend to, the intention we set under an equinox energy is more of, I intend to be open to the path that's in front of me, to the path I'm being redirected to the path I'm being called towards, right? Where this is kind of our last new moon to really put some strong intentions out there until we're on the other side of equinox season, of eclipse season, until we're on the other side of eclipse season. We have a beautiful grand earth trine energy, and this is why those physical, tangible manifestations are highly likely. The sun and moon are in Virgo. That's our new moon. Taurus is over, we have Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. And then we have Pluto in Capricorn. And all of these energies are working together to help us transform, to help us bring in new possibilities that maybe we weren't expecting, new opportunities, and a little bit of extra abundance and good fortune within the intentions that we're putting out in our Virgo house. Some questions to ask under this new moon to help you set intentions would be, what wounds are showing up to me now to heal in order to put an end to my own self-sabotaging behaviors? And you can look at, like, what repeating patterns are you noticing? If you're seeing a pattern of this always happens to me, then there is a wound under that to course correct, shift, change, rewrite, tell a new story around, somehow change that energy, restructure it, reorganize it, make it more efficient, allowing your mind, your mental energy to be rewritten at this time so that you can be a little bit more efficient and not self-sabotaging in your own life in order to create the things that you're trying to move towards. Another great question is what daily routines, spiritual or physical practices, health practices, right, do I need to put into place to better serve my overall health and well-being? This is a really great energy to look at, what are you doing every day that's either self-sabotaging your goals or adding to your success, creating that consistency, that routine, that thing for you to be successful in what you're trying to achieve. What do I need to edit or reorder in my life? How can I come into a place of deeper self acceptance and love for my human journey? Virgo energy can be very self critical. And one of the things I've been saying to Face by the Moon, my group over there, is what if we just accepted ourselves? What if we quit trying to edit ourselves so much? What if we accepted our human a little bit more, integrated that energy more, and just understand that we are humans? We're a soul having a human experience, and it's okay to be human. So, how can I come into a deeper self acceptance and love for my human journey right now? That's going to help you with self sabotage within itself, because when we're critical, we're sabotaging ourselves. We really are. Virgo energy is the perfectionist, and that's great, but you're always going to be reaching for more. You are perfection in motion. You're perfect now, you're perfect tomorrow, you were perfect yesterday. So you're always reaching for more. Allow yourself to love yourself right now, wherever you are on your journey, and come into acceptance while you also move towards the other things. What do I want to harvest? Think about this in what do you want to harvest in 2 weeks at the full moon in Aries? How about 6 months at the full moon in Virgo? What do you want to be harvesting 6 months from now? And a year from now, when we're back in Virgo season again, how do you want your life to be different then? What are you calling into the physical realm? What are you bringing in? What are you going to harvest with these new daily routines, practices, efficiency, restructured, reorganized life that you're creating right now? What are you bringing in? What do you need to do to get there, right? This is a very practical, goal setting type energy. It's the Virgo is the season where we make our um, we make our plans for the whole next year, right? It's that third quarter, sitting down and planning out the next year and saying, here's where I'm going, here's what it's going to take to get me there. This energy is really, really encouraging you to release the inner critic and embrace self acceptance. Make practical changes in your life to reach your goals. It's a great time for like a money ritual, a money jar ritual, or anything earth related. Whatever you do, be sure to set intentions under this new moon's energy, because once we get to that eclipse season, it's best to just surrender to the divine and let spirit redirect our path based on what we say we're wanting right now, based on these intentions. It's a setup for the portals of opportunities that are going to open up for us under that eclipse season energy. This is a great time to consider working with me in the Akashic Records. I have Virgo in my 12th house, along with my North Node and Saturn. And this makes it so that my gifts allow me to reorganize, restructure, and bring healing to that which is hidden and unseen in the subconscious realms. And I'm actually really good at seeing the structure and where the self sabotage is and how to reshift that, refocus it, and allow yourself to be a more efficient human being. It's a really wonderful gift. You can find all of my services at thesantoshaway.com. And if you're not ready for a one-on-one session just yet, I encourage you to join us in the Akashic Alignments membership. It's only $49 a month, and this will jumpstart your life to bring you into the most aligned version of yourself right now. This membership, we clear your vessel, we activate your gifts, align you to your highest possible timeline. There are 30 some odd alignments in there already that you have access to, as well as two new ones that go up each month, and then two personal opportunities for you to have individual alignments specific to your energy. You can sign up at the link below, cancel at any time. And if you're not on Facebook, but you want to join in this membership, you can participate via email and Zoom links. Just ask me how, and I will get you that information. Okay, guys, this Virgo new moon is super it's super delicious energy. The grand earth trine is really supporting us to be very grounded. Connect in with yourself. Get super connected to who you are. Bring in that sense of peace and calm and love and just beautiful, like I am energy. Connect with that and then ask what kind of intentions are going to be helpful for you to set. Go ahead and get those out. Until next time, guys, may you be Santosha.